Welcome to Solutions Studio. This is a free series on C programming language. If you like these videos, please subscribe to follow along with this series. Also, please like and leave a comment and share the video to help spread this series.
Hello and welcome to this episode, and in this episode we will be discussing about local variables versus global variables. So in here I have written a program. Let me go and run this program and then I will be able to explain the program for you. Now in here you can see that the value of x inside main is equal to 1. As you can see, inside of the main function we have defined this variable x and we have given it a value of 1. And when we tried to print this x variable, the value was 1. But now we have used the useLocal function. Here in the useLocal function we have another variable which is called x, and this x is going to be the local variable for this function, and that's why the x variable which is inside of the main, that will not be used. Instead, the local variable to this function is going to be used, and that's why when we have tried to print the value of x inside of the useLocal function, the value is 10 instead of 1. It did not use the x variable from the main function, rather it used the x variable that was defined inside the block of this function, which is 10. Now again we have used another function which is called useGlobal. This function is using this global variable x which is defined as 100. Now in here, as you can see, that we don't have an initialization and declaration of x inside of the useGlobal function, and that's why the useGlobal function, instead of using its own local variable which it does not exist, it uses the global variable x which is available for the whole program, because global variables, they are available throughout the program to all of the functions. The only time that it's not available is that when you have a declaration of the same variable inside of your function. If you don't have the declaration of the variable as a local variable in your function, then the global variable x is going to be used. Now as you can see that the value of x inside of the useGlobal function, it's 100. It did not use this value of local variables inside of main. It did not use the local variable inside of the useLocal function, which is local to itself. It rather used the global variable, and that's the difference between the local variables and the global variables. I hope you've got a good understanding of local and global variables, and I want to see you in the coming episodes. Stay tuned.